May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're going to look at the Euro USD. Look at here, the Euro USD. Uh, Forex.com as the broker is the chart we're going to use. All right, we'll take a look after I'm done with the futures version. All right, on the CME, uh, uh, and but right now we're going to look at the Euro USD. But quick glance at the economic news calendar for next week. We see core CPI. That is a market mover on Wednesday. All right. Tuesday we have jolts. Thursday, Canadian dollar has the interest rate decision on Wednesday as well. And then we have core PPI on for the U.S. dollar on Thursday, and Friday we have GDP. It's going to be a good week of volatility. Monday, nothing happening. This is a day when there's nothing happening. There's no juice in the markets, so to speak. Where there's low liquidity, things start to move in weird directions, and it can be unpredictable. Sometimes you can get very nice moves, and you say, "Oh, I'll trade every Monday," but most of the time, the markets are going to go in the wrong in a direction other than the actual true trend, which will show up on Tuesday or Wednesday. That starts on Tuesday and Wednesday. So just be careful on Mondays. Extra careful, okay? Now that we're through with that, let's look at a top-down analysis starting on the monthly. What we can see is that price consolidated here for a good while, starting, when was this? In December of 2022, and we're just you thought we were out of it, right? We broke the low, and you thought, hey, maybe we're coming towards this low. No, not so fast. 2 weeks into March, all right, not even a full 2 weeks, we are pushing hard to the upside. All right, it took 1, 2, 3 weeks to make that down leg. All right, and we're already past the halfway point within 2 weeks of March. All right, this thing is probably going to go higher. All right, and that's my inclination. All right, but I want you to bear witness on a couple of things. Bear witness. Be careful on some things. All right. One, here's a bearish fair value gap from this bearish leg. Usually, price would like to push down, pull back into a bearish fair value gap, and then continue down from there. That's not what happened in this case. It was violated, so this goes away. Boof. All right, it was violated, and we're moving into this area of fair value. This buy before a sharp sell-off. All right, we're pushing back into that. Yeah, in a natural way, we would normally be heading towards a continuation of this bearish trend. But because we went into a period of consolidation, we sweep the lows. We don't take out the swing low. That low remains respected, and we run into this large area of demand here. Popped off from that, lots of respect, and what do you call uh, what is that word? Momentum. Sorry, momentum to the upside. I think this is going to continue. Okay, now because we already violated that bearish fair value gap, I'm looking for a bullish one to be created with a small candle, a short candle here coming for the next month. But that's getting way ahead of ourselves. What are we looking like on the weekly? On the weekly, we can see that this week has been a monster week. Look, each candle is a week, and we have this big monster pulling back into this monthly area of fair value. All right, and offering that at fair value. Now, what do I think is going to happen from here? You can see that there is a buy before the sell here. All right, this is a weekly area of supply. I'm looking for price. Price is pushed into it, and we're right at the 50% of that. So there's a good reason to think that price may pull back. All right, and we'll take a look at that angle. But right now, because it's pushed up so far into this selling area, this supply zone, I'm looking at this high, the protected high of that supply zone, as a target of buy side liquidity. This candle is last week's high, and I'm thinking that we're going to take that high out. Once the new candle opens up, I'm thinking that price will continue that momentum to the upside, even if it's just a wick, and then pull back into what? A bullish fair value gap to continue higher to these highs here. All right. That's where I'm at on that. All right. If we go to the daily, we can see this clearly. This buy before this sell-off area. And you can see how price is reacting. Once we went up into this area of demand, you see how the candles have formed. They're not impulsive anymore, right? Looks like we are slowing down, and price could very well wake up, take these two out, and pull back into what? This daily fair value gap here, all right? Just to go up higher. I'm thinking that penetration into that daily fair value gap will probably be pretty deep. We'll probably go past the midpoint of the fair value gap to right around this area here. Why? Why do I think that? Because I think this what do you call it? I'm sorry. What is that? This large area of fair value, this monthly fair value gap, not fair value gap, but this monthly area of fair value that we are now contacting, and this in what do you call it? Embedded, nested area of supply within this fair value gap. I think that's enough to push price down back so that we can correct this move, and I'm looking for a correction to that move. So this should be we should see corrective structure here, not impulsive, corrective structure before price finds its footing and gets higher. Now, why would it just, out of the blue, just turn around? Well, if we go to the 4-hour, what we can see is a mess. Let me clean it up. I didn't get anything on that. Okay. I'm not sure if it wants to leave. What's that about? Okay. All right. So if we look closer on the 4-hour, we can see there's a low here, a swing low. And I want to see price take that swing low, find the support inside of this fair value gap, and continue higher and sweep the buy side liquidity. I think that price will eventually take out. That's what I'm looking for this next week. If we look at the Euro Futures, it's very much the same, just different. The numbers will be slightly different, but this is what I trade on the futures. And if we look at the daily, we can take out that monthly area of fair value. This is a monthly fair value gap that was violated. All right, so we don't need to have it up there anymore. All right, but what I want you to see is this trading range. All right, this range here, this impulsive move, right at the 50% of that measure move from the low to the high. Right at 50% is where this bullish fair value gap is on the daily. And if price pulls back into it, all right, as we are reacting to the supply zone that's nested within this monthly area of fair value, I'm thinking that price will find its support right around that 50% area and continue up within this fair value gap. Maybe it wicks below it, maybe not, but I don't believe we'll get a close and open below this fair value gap. Now, is it possible that price could find its way all the way down to the demand zone down here? All right, this is a very nice looking. This is a very nice looking area of fair value. I like this area. All right, but that is quite a move all the way down, all the way down there. I'm not sure I'm expecting that move. That's quite far. All right, and it has to get through this fair value gap and this fair value gap. All right, and there's no what do you call low hanging fruit along the way for price to use as a liquidity grab into this demand zone. This area that I'm going to use, we're going to use as demand. All right, so I like the fair value gap here. Yes, I do. And I'm looking for a price to come back into it as it reacts to the supply here. And we'll see what happens after that. I'm looking for price to turn around. I'm not looking for shorts in this market. I'm not looking for the shorts in Euro USD. I'm looking for longs. And we'll see how it goes. All right, because I think the shorts will be short term. All right, but I think that we have a longer term rise in front of us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button and or the boost button, and check out the previous post I just made with the US dollar index. All right, everything works off the US dollar index. I'll leave a link for you at the end of this video or at the just below this video. And I will see you in the next video. The next video I'm going to put out is the pound USD. Check it out. I want to see you there. Later.